Okay, it's on live.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. It's a Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming back at you with another Shabbat lesson. But before we get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite allowance unto
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Bahashem,
Bahasham
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai
Bahashem,
Bahasham
Yahweh
Barakah Kadash.
and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To us is true and well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, all right, as well as those that believe in the gospel. All right, and as persecution coming, all right, prophecies getting ready to come to pass. You know, you just want to get into a quick another lesson. Just rather obeying our power. All right, obeying Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai rather than men. All right, rather than the things that Satan uses. All right, to take us out of this truth out of the world. You know, we just rather contend. To obey. The words, the things that's written in the scriptures, man. All right, living by the word. You know, you gotta start with that Matthew. Amwad.
This is the gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 17. It says, "But beware of men," and it's in red letters, "for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues,
Mm-hmm.
and you
You
shall
keep
be
going.
brought, and you shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles."
Mm-hmm. You could stop at 20.
Con. "But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not you that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you."
Right. And so, this is happened to the apostles, all right, the men of the Lord back during the times of Yahweh Shai, and it's gonna happen again, all right, back in these times, all right, when you had Peter, all right, who was put in prison, you know, and ultimately an angel helped him and let him out of that prison. All right, these same things are coming back to us, all right, being delivered up to the councils, all right, in front of, governors, all right, senators, maybe presidents, man, all right. These things are very, very soon, all right, coming to pass, all right, but it's all for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, all right, it's all for the testimony of you, you know. They say, but take no thought, meaning, we're not even gonna, fathom or have the time to ponder to think about, what we're gonna say to these people, different things like that. The Lord really gonna be the one that's putting the thoughts, all right, putting the words in our mouth when those times come to speak, and that was pretty much it. You could jump down to, let me see, you could jump down to 2028.
Matthew 10, verse 28. "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell."
And right, we ought to fear the Most High, when these things happen. We're not gonna fear another man, all right, somebody else that's, a man just like us. The only person we ought to fear is the Most High, because at the end of the day, we know that He's controlling, the evil, the good. He's controlling both sides of things, man. You know, and the Most High is the one that's able to kill, to even give them the the sanction, to put you to death, give you the sanction for judgment to be thrown in prisons, all right? Because, what we do, all right, professing the downfall of Babylon, all right, the downfall of America, all right, we are considered what you call a traitor, okay? Not wanting this society, the so-called society to continue, you know, that's grounds for being a traitor, all right, according to these people, man. You know, so these scriptures are written to let us know, to warn us that, hey, this is what's getting ready to come to pass, all right. But at the end of the day, we just going to continue to fear the Most High rather than men, Lord willing. If the brother could grab that X5, if y'all brother got something, y'all could bring it out too.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me
I got
too.
one too.
Oh yeah, let him roll. You got it, Ryan.
I saw you had something first, Kalai. I'll go after you.
God, I just had something quickly to back up the brother. This is
Revelations 12 and 17, and it reads, "And the dragon was wrought with the woman, which that woman is Israel." All right. And it says, "And went to make war with the remnant of her seed," which that seed is going into the elect. All right. It says, "which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach." And that's the whole reason that this devil, okay, this dragon is going to come down on us and posterize us as what? As traitors, as they're going to look at us as committing an act of treason, you see, because we hold this truth, because we, keeping that testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And that's the only thing we're doing towards this country. We're not, holding nobody hostage. We're not committing no T acts, which I'm speaking in code, but we only holding this word, you see. But y'all
No,
brothers got it.
if I could say, we just preaching the Bible, that's all we doing, bro. And just to be greatly offended by that, it just shows, when the truth is made manifest or when the truth is out, you know, I think that's Galatians 4 and 16, and I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth, and knowing that, we've been constantly butting heads, all right, with the rulers of this world, all right, the Edomites, the so-called white man, all right, versus, the Israelites since the womb, it was always meant to be like that, for them to lay snares and traps and do different things just to get us, off our rhythm, man, or off, what we supposed to be doing. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to read that last part one more time so Jay can understand, like, this is really what this is about. It's not about taking matters into your own hands. All right. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Y'all
Mhm.
got it.
You got it, right?
Kind. Hey, just to back up some points y'all were making. Hey, we know that this devil Esau has had a alt with us from the womb, and as you were going into, hey, we're not supposed to take vengeance of ourselves, but ultimately with this lesson, what we should rather fear the Lord rather than men. And what all these things have in common, they're in the scriptures and they've already been written down and predetermined. So what else has been written down? If we fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai over men and don't accept this man's system and take whatever comes our way, what are we going to receive? Salvation, be of that elect number, that crown. But this is a Sirach chapter 2. I'm going to read verses 17 to 18. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Con, and that's the mindset that we have. We rather fall into the hands of the Lord, all right, fall into a hedge of protection, Lord willing, we'd be a part of that elect number and have that faith, that confidence to do so, rather than fall into the hands of men.
And if I could
So
just
you
make
got
a
it.
quick point real quick, back in that Matthews, what does it say? Think not what ye shall say in that moment, because hey, the Most High is going to put exactly in your mouth what it is that you need to say. So everything is in control of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So however it's going to play out, it's going to play out. All you can do is hope that you're, of that number. And how can you do that? Continuing to fear the Lord, continuing to do what you can to stay in his good graces.
Mm-hmm. Y'all bros got it. I don't know who is next.
Somebody gotta fix their phone. It just popping and stuff, man.
You can go, Kabal. I'm looking for something else.
Okay. It's Galatians 1 verse 10. But do I now persuade men or the Most High? Question mark. Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Yahweh Shai. And that's a question mark. That's a question we got to ask ourselves. Are we in this truth? Are we in this truth to please people of this world or to please the Most High, Yahweh Bashim El Shah.
I got one to back up Kabara fast. You
That's the
you can
question.
go into it. You can go into it too, Kabar. This is the one to back you up. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus says the Lord, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord.
That's right. So yeah, said cursed be who put a trust in man, because in the day a man can't do anything without aid the Most High consent. So in the day, only person we're supposed to trust is Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and that's it. And to back up the precept, to make another point on this precept I made, is to ask the question we gotta ask ourselves. Rather we go seek the approval of the people of this world, or approval of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Because the hopefully elect answer is Yahweh Bashim El Shai, because they the only views that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because elder always talk about they are the main two views that we need to worry about. That's watching us. What not to aid the people of this world. You gotta push out.
Because at the end of the day, I want to say this. Even though I didn't see guys in time passing, just say hypothetically, the camera breaks. All right, something happens where the camera overheats. Most guys will just pack up and go home. Because a lot of these cats, man, they're looking for views, they're looking for likes, subscribers. We don't care about none of that. Like I said, if the camera breaks on us, if it goes off, we're gonna continue teaching, because it's not even about the views. It's really about the Lord, man. All right, the Lord watching, the Lord, all right, pretty much had us down for that day to bring it out, man. All right, but we do bring it out on the camera, all right, for edification's sake, for Israel, for the sincere. All right, but it's really about, all right, the Lord, like the brother said, the Lord actually, through the angels, seeing what we do, man, and we do this work in sincerity. That's why we say in sincerity and in truth, man. Go ahead, Doc.
You got it, Bayan.
Bayan, you got yours?
Yeah, I'm about to get it real quick. Straight to the point. This is Sirach 1:13. It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death." And
you want to speak on it? Oh,
yeah, like I said, that's pretty much plain, man. When you pick that side, because at the end of the day, as we always say, you got to pick a side in this thing, man. And we're not fearing anything that could happen to us in this world, or that what the devil could do towards us. We know that if we fear the Lord, that's going to end with a glory.
That's right. You got it, Kaya.
This Psalms 56:11. It says, "In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me."
Yeah, and we not, like the brother just said, we not out to fear a man, We put our faith in the Most High, man, and that's ultimately what's going to lead to salvation. Putting our trust, our confidence in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because a man can't save us at the end of the day. Only the Lord can. All right, when He cracked the clouds, all right, on that big chariot, He's the only one that can give us the reward of salvation. All right. When you go into the crowning ceremony, He's the only person giving poems and crowning the elect men. All right. Not other men. All right. The Lord Himself is doing that, which is why ultimately we want to keep that fear. All right. Keep that fervency in the spirit, to the end. If brother have nothing else, you could grab that. Okay. Kind of.
Two little small ones. This is Psalms 1:18 and 9. It says, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes." Now this one here goes with that. All right. Put not that trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. His bread goeth forth, he returned to the earth, and that very day his thoughts perish.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that's your reward. That's your consolation for putting your trust in the prince all right, putting your trust in a man, you know, that's your reward. You know, ultimately why? Because you didn't trust in the Lord. All right, you lost faith. You know, that's why scripture saying Sirach too. You know, woe to be fearful hearts, you faint hearted, and woe be to you that lost faith, man. You know,
You got some
you
more I
want this
looked at.
kind of
Yeah, it's in verse 5. Happy is he that has the Most High of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord, his power, which made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that there is, which keepeth truth forever, who executed judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners. You got it.
yeah. You can read it again, Bible. Sorry, I got a little distracted.
All right. I just read the little top where it says, put not thy trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. All right. It says, his bread goeth forth, and it's talking about the princes. His bread goeth forth, he returned into the earth. All right. And that very day his thoughts perished. Happy is he that has the Most High of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord, his power, which made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that there is, which keepeth truth forever, which executed judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners.
Yeah, and we are those prisoners, you know. We are the ones that's being oppressed. We are the poor, all right, which is who the Lord is coming back to redeem, all right, doing to us going off of our laws, our statutes, and our commandments, you know, not obeying, you know, the things that Yahweh Shemel Shai taught us, all right. We are those prisoners of hope, all right. The ones who are hastening to be loose, man, all right, to be free, all right, from these chains, all right, from bondage, you know, and that all comes through salvation through the Lord, man. If you want to say something, Mark?
Yeah. I want to, cause you actually was going in the direction I wanted to go into. You know, Jake is looking for a savior, but not looking to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to save him. All right. It tell you in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter that no man shall redeem us, which hey, no man did, no physical man, all right, no man but Yahushua is able to save us. That title of the Savior is reserved for one single man, all right, Yahushua, and it's set for a single day. You see, Jake's gonna be looking for, even in the times of Jacob trouble, for other men to save them besides the Lord. And we just got to keep our feet grounded and be well rooted. You see, and just actually wait for Yahweh Shemiah Shah to come and save us, man. Because he said he's going to do it. All right, it's in his name, you know, and we believe in the scriptures, man. It's going to happen as long as we stay locked in, you know. But
Yeah,
I
if
got
I
to
could
ask
say,
for you too.
if I could say, and then I know you wanted to say something too, I'm a wide, but you know, if I could add to you, that's why the scriptures say, blessed is the man, you know, and happy is the man that waiteth on the Lord or that trust in the Lord, you know, because you know, you get a blessing for that, you know, it's actually a gift to actually have those things, all right, in your spirit. You got it, I'm a wide.
I just had a precept to back up the elder with the Psalms 146. The book of Isaiah, chapter 51. I'm gonna start at 9. The point is in 12. It says, I'm gonna start at 10. Art thou not it which have dried the sea, the waters of the great deep, that have made the depths of the sea a way for the ransom to pass over? So this is telling you the Most High is the one that dried the Red Sea and allowed, you know, the Israelites to pass through. It wasn't just some random person. It was a miracle from the Most High. It says, therefore the redeemed of Yahweh shall return and come with singing unto Zion, and everlasting joy shall be upon their head. All right, backing up to Psalms 146. They shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away. I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou that thou shouldst be afraid of a man that shall die, and the son of a man which shall be made as grass?
Yeah, Hey, that was the one I was thinking about it earlier. You know, when the brother, I forget which one the brother brought out, but I was thinking about that. You know, it said, "I even I am I." All right, it says, "Am he that comforted you, and who art thou that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die?" You know, why should we be afraid of a man that could be put to death by the same power, all right, that can give him the sanction to put us to death? You know, like I made the point earlier, the Lord is controlling both sides, man. So what's the point of even being afraid, all right, of a man that could be put to death while he trying to put you to death? You know, that's the power, all right, that we serve, you know, and you got to have these things. Uh, you got to meditate on these things, man. Have it, see it in your mind that, you know, these are the type of things that the Lord can do, you know, because as we get closer to these last days, all right, this is wickedness, all right, great slaughters, all right, miseries coming upon the world is increasing, all right, miracles for the on the right hand side for the men of the Lord are going to be increasing, all right. Brothers is putting up prayers, all right, and giving testimonies of how their prayers are getting answered damn near immediately, man. You know, that's just to show you that as things speed up, you know, if the Lord is dealing with you and working with you, and He's on your side, that you have nothing to be afraid of or doubt. You know.
You mind if I make a point real quick?
Fine, y'all got it. You could grab that X, Kalaya. You still, if you still got it.
I was just gonna say, just to back up the point you made, where why should we fear the man that the Most High is controlling? Because what did Yahushua say to Pontius Pilate? Pilate was like, "Don't you know that I have power to choose whether you live or you die?" And what did Yahushua tell him? You have no power over me.
Yeah.
He was telling
Mm-hmm.
the Most High was the one that allowed me to be in your hands. So it's no different with anything else out here.
That's right. You got it, Kaya.
Yeah, just to back right up, I think it's in Ecclesiastes where it says, where there is a king, where the word of a king is, there is power. And who is basically showing themselves as the king of the Jews, or the king of righteousness, king of peace? Our Lord, man. Yahweh Shai, man. He's the one saying he's the king of the whole earth, the author of this, the creator of this, man. All right. So where his word at, there's power, man, which is the scriptures, man. All right, which we come in the name of the Lord. This wisdom of Solomon 6, verse 7. I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. For he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness. For he had made the small and great, and carried for all alike."
You want to speak on it or?
Yeah. I mean, our Lord it don't matter who he put in position for as the let rule in the kingdom of men right now. He don't care about Nero in the ancient Roman time. The Lord don't care about Nebuchadnezzar in the Babylonian times. The Lord don't care about Pharaoh in the Egyptian times. All right. The Lord don't care about Antiochus and that Macedonian, whatever his name. The Lord don't care about him either, man. All right. He just set them all up to show him his power, man. All right. He
Right.
don't care about no man greatness or what position he in. He said he stand in awe of no man's person, man. All right. So no matter who putting themselves in a position to do us anything, to talk against the children of Israel, the Lord don't care. He gonna put a stop to him, man. You got it, bro.
Time. Yeah, that's a beautiful point. You know, the Lord, He set them up, you know, especially these rulers in these last days, you know, because they definitely had a hand, all right, when He was, you know, walking the earth, you know, as a regular man, you know, just why He come back, you know, He not coming back to meet thee as a man, all right, He coming back to show you that He's Lord over all right, He's coming back to show you that He's that supreme power, man, you know, as the brother was going into. You could grab that X out
You said Acts 5 and what's the verse?
19.
Con.
You're gonna read down a good bit.
All right. This Acts 5:19, and it reads, "But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, Go, stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life."
All
And
right, and
when
if I could add, just to give a little backstory, this is when they put the apostles in prison. All right, for their testimony and their time. All right, you can keep reading though.
Khan, and it reads, it says, verse 21, and when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came, they found them not in the prison. They returned and told,
Right.
saying,
So this is an example of a right hand, all right, a spiritual power, a miracle that the angels performed for the apostles, man. All right. They had them locked in the prison. All right. When they came to check in the prison, then there was nobody there because the angels let them loose, man. All right. Because ultimately they had to do the work of the Lord. Go ahead.
God, it reads, verse 23, saying, the prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keepers standing without before the doors. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Now when the high priest and the captain of the temple and the chief priests heard these things, they doubted of them whereunto this would grow. Then came one and told, saying, Behold, the men whom ye put in prison are standing in the temple and teaching the people. Then went the captain with the officers and brought them without violence, for they feared the people, lest they should have been stoned. And
Yeah,
when they
keep
had
going to 29.
come, it reads verse 27, and when they had brought them, they set them before the council, and the high priest asked them, saying, Did not we straitly command you that you should not teach in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, We ought to obey Yahweh rather than men.
And right, and that's the same state, we want to be in, which is why I brought that Matthew 10 and 17 out, because that prophecy has to come to pass. All right, you're gonna have actual brothers that you see on this camera that be brought before like I said earlier, senators, all right, mayors, governors, all right, all for the testimony of Yahushua. All right, but when we look at the things that was written aforetime, all right, when these things happened to the apostles back then, all right, starting with the apostle Peter, this is the account that we have to reflect on. All right, even though that they could have been, got a severe judgment, in which later down the line they did, but at this point in time, their mindset was, hey, we gonna fear the Most High. We're not gonna fear, whatever these wicked scribes and Pharisees talking about. This is what we're gonna do. And that's the same mindset that we want to have. You want to say something, Kalari?
Yeah, I had a quick precept for you.
You could jump to 32 real fast, and then you could get your precept out.
I had one I was holding too.
You got it, Zaquan.
Going back to earlier, what you were talking about. This is Psalms 75:7. It says, "But the Most High is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another."
Right. The Most High, He governed the earth, all right, with the palm of His hand. All of these rulers, these people that be set up, all right. He's the one who set them up, man. All right. He's the judge. All right. He's the ultimate judge.
I got one to prove that too.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 37. It says, "Thou, O King, art a King of kings, For the Most High of heaven has given thee a kingdom, power and strength and glory.
Mm-hmm. And I said it was all given by the Most High, man. You know, everything that you have in this world, just like these Edomites, they think they've done everything themselves. No, the Lord has given it to you. When you go to Job 9:24, it said the earth was given. You didn't do anything spectacular, man. The Lord allowed you to do that. Just like the Lord allowed you to take the apostles and put them and bind them in prisons. The Lord allowed that to happen. Just so we could have something to learn from in these times. All right, He's the ultimate judge, man. They had a little more Zaquan. That was it.
I got another one though. This is quick. This is Luke 1:52. It says, "He put it down the mighty from their seats and exalted them of low degree." Luke 1:52. That was that was.
Kind. Just further expounding the point. That the scriptures proving everything, man. All right. You had your one, Kalai. You could grab it.
Kind. Yeah, pretty much going back to that Acts 5. It said that they was gonna get faced with being stoned. You see, they said that that was like an option for them to get stoned, man. And all of these different things are coming back in this time coming up, man. The time of persecution coming up. The gallows are coming back. All right, being hanged. Okay, beheadings. All different ways of being tortured, man. We ain't got to go through the list. We know the list already, but this something quick. This Proverbs 3 and 25. All right. It says, hold on. Yeah, 25. It says, "Be not afraid of sudden fear." Okay, and just put yourself in a mind frame of being caught up by different troops or different centurions, man. All right, that's sudden fear. Okay, but we know who we serve. We know what's going on. We know what the end goal is, man. All right. It says, "Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken." Right? Which we understand that some will be martyrs. All right, however may be executed, some will be martyrs. And I'm pretty sure all these men, including myself, are putting themselves in the mind that could be them. Shit, it could be all of us. We don't know. All right, but that should be the mindset that if the Lord is our confidence, all right, what do we have to fear? Y'all brothers got it.
Yeah, if a brother could grab Wisdom of Solomon 17:12 to back up what you just said.
I got you. You want it now?
Yeah, you can bring it on.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 12. It says, "For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offer it."
Right, and when you go into that word succors, that goes into your help or aid. All right, so actually fearing death or fearing persecution is worse than it itself, because it's actually like your mind is playing a trick on you. All right, it's betraying of the succors. All right, which our help is through the scriptures. Our help is Yahushua. All right, which is the word. That's a betraying of basically Yahushua. That's what fear do to you. It psych you out. It make you think to believe things are worse than they actually are. Which is why your heart get the pounding. You get in different situations. It's not ultimately fear, but it's the flesh as well. Even though we know our mind, all right, our mindset is completely focused, all right, or completely locked in to do something. That's just how these bodies are.
It say that in the next verse. Right?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah. It's the pain, the torment of the pain, which is gonna say, you want me to read it? Are you?
Yeah, you can read it.
It's this 13, 17 and 13, Wisdom of Solomon. And the expectation from within being less counted the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment.
Right. You know, and just like I was just saying, you know, that's how you torment yourself. All right, just being in these fleshly bodies, just constantly, like just kind of just like being like paranoid about it. All right, but actually going through it and doing it, is much easier than to be betrayed by the succor of it. You want to say something,
Yeah,
Raya? Oh, you
if I
got
can,
it, Kyle.
if I can add to you too with it, it's like pretty much what you start to expect in your mind is that I'm about to get put to death. But what you don't expect, what you don't respect is the fact that Yahweh Shai is the controller. Well, Yahweh Shai is the controller over life and death. So you start to forget that, and then you start to think about the torment, or how you about to die, or the pain that's coming with it. So the expectation that come from within our spirits, we count the ignorance, meaning what? We ignore what we supposed to lean on, and then we start to think about what's about to happen more than what can happen or protect us. You got it, bro.
If I could
You
say,
got it.
if
Yeah, you got it, Kalari.
fear paralyzes your faith, but see, for the elect, the elect faith is not going to be paralyzed in that moment of fear. You see, because everybody can say that they have faith until a particular instance happen, all right, and now they don't have faith no more.
Mm-hmm.
Get me?
Yeah.
See, but the elect is the Lord gonna put a spirit on the elect for to push through that paralyzation, because we all gonna have, adrenaline pumping. Hey, shit is scary, bro. All right, that's being put to death is scary. Let's not breeze by that. Go ahead. I can see you. Go ahead.
That's why faith got to be instantaneous. See, we
That's
can
right.
say we got it right now, but when we about to go through it, you can't say I'm gonna have faith. Faith is
That's right, bro.
instantaneous. You can't. It's like the Lord is in total control of it. Jake can have faith right now while we talking on the camera, but if you about to go to the thing go
Galilee.
up and down and cut your head or whatever,
13.
when you walk out the door, Jake can leave from right here and don't have faith and just told us he had faith, man. So it's the instance. It's the instance of how your faith gonna really be who you is, man. You got it, bro.
Right. If I could add,
We done seen guys that say they had faith, and then the Lord put them in what is a pressure cooker, and then they don't have faith. Then they cuss them up. The same man that they say they had faith, then they cuss him out.
They curse him out, multiply these words against them. They multiply their words.
I done seen men do that. All in one breath, man. Fearing men, fearing what men can do, fearing the situation. That's why the Lord tell you the elect gonna get victory over death, man. Well, we're gonna turn death and say, where's thy sting, man? All right. And we're gonna get the elect is gonna get the same victory that Yahweh Shai was given ultimately in these last days, man. Because what all of the right recipes of getting the victory is what is predicated through faith. And like the brother said, those things are going to be instantaneous. It's not going to be even a lack of faith in that. It's going to be instant, man. When you're going to know, you're going to trust. Go ahead.
You got Amawad.
Oh,
So like Amawad, I want to say something.
you got it.
Yeah, just real quick. Just Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Like the brother was saying, you talking a big game about how much you love the Lord, how much you believe in the word. It's easy to believe in the word on a comment board, or even if you bringing it out around brothers, you just show up every Saturday, you like a bump on a log. You tell them how much you love the Lord, but the Lord is going to put every man individually in situations where you're going to have to prove that you love him, man. You're going to be tried.
Yeah, it's easy to say that right now, man. Like the brother said, it's easy for a guy or a particular woman to say she trusts in this. But guess what? It's not blood, guts, and ass out here yet. It's not heads rolling down the street. All right, you can see a lot of shit. All right, but the determined factor is definitely blood, man. Guts, ass, motherfuckers losing their minds out here. All right. Then the Lord will see, oh, you one of my servants, man. Or you was full of shit.
Yeah. Even the pandemic, that wasn't even that serious, and millions of people failed the test. It wasn't even nobody's head was being put in the oh, you better do such and such, or we're gonna kill you. It was just a little bit of pressure, and millions of people just folded.
Like my man Mike Tyson say, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the damn mouth, man. All right, and he got a lot of guys. I didn't ran into a lot of guys, weirdos on the comment boards and shit like that. You got a lot of plans for Jacob Trump. Oh, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get the glizzy. I'm gonna do this, nigga. And then, like I said, when this shit really go down, nigga, you the same guys gonna wigged out, man. You ain't gonna be ready, man. You know, you can see a lot of shit, man. Till the Lord put you in I'm talking about a real situation. Like I said, when you, hey man, you get put, you get that, what they call that sack put over your head. You got them guards handling your body, handling you all crazy. Then you get put in this, room. It's dark, and the nigga turn on the light like in the movies. It's just you just see the silhouette of the light going down with the damn guillotine there, man, and that blade, the shiny, the light glistening off that goddamn blade. All right, where your thoughts gonna go at then, man? You know, or you putting some long cold steel to your think tank. Then you know they got a lot. Jake be talking a lot of shit, man, until shit go down. You know, for real, man. You out there, you see the FEMA trains, all type of shit. You see the bodies or the mass graves and shit. You know, like you said, your mind go into a lot of things, but you know, ultimately, people like that. A lot of people just gonna fold like a lawn chair. That's why even brothers in past times that had dreams of. A lot of you Jakes don't get that chip, man. You know, a lot of you Jakes be talking that shit. You in denial now, but when that chip come, all right, and you hungry, you a nigga's mind is on bullshit. You thinking about popcorn and toaster strudels and shit. Man, I want to go eat, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna get the chip. Jake gonna do that shit, man. Cause Jake, like I said, a lot of Jakes, you just mentally you ain't strong. Physically you ain't strong, man. So when you be put in that position, all that pressure, you looking at the guard, they got guns and shit. You in this white room, put your hand right here. You see that syringe, Jake just fuck it, man. I gotta come back in the kingdom. Hey, we didn't heard Jake say that shit. I'm gonna come back in the kingdom anyway. I'm coming back. What's the big deal? You know? But go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a point too, you know, which is why we catching hell, we get chastised now, you know, in order for our faith to be built up for those times, man. You know, Jake is out here just indulging in all kind of wickedness, just doing whatever they want. Right? When the switch get flipped, you know, we're gonna be the ones that was going through chastisement, enduring, all right, catching hell and all of these different things. All right, we're gonna be mentally stable, all right, through faith, because we're gonna be built up in those times. Those men are gonna be built up in those times. You got it, Kaya.
Right. This Wisdom of Solomon 17:11. It says, for wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecasted grievous things. Like wickedness in itself is cowardly, because a nigga do wickedly, be killing buku shit, and when he go to jail, he'll cry and do anything to give up all his integrity, just so he wouldn't get 40 years or 20 years, man. All right, so wickedness itself is cowardly in itself. When you look at that in the GNT, it tell you that wickedness is cowardly. Most people that do wickedly, they cowardly. They don't stand for righteous cause, or they wouldn't stand against who doing wicked shit, because they're gonna be in the world alone doing it. Like, or they're gonna be looked at like, man, you the only one tripping on people doing this, man. All right. But it says it's very timorous and being pressed with conscience always forecasting grievous things. So the mind, which that do the wicked things, is in a mindset as a grievous thing, man. That I wonder that word timorous mean. I want to look that bitch, look the word up, Salaki, brother. Word, but yeah, that's what wickedness do, bro. Is a witness unto itself. You got to do it.
You seem like timid. Like if you're timid or fearful.
Fearful, yeah. So, because wickedness is fearful. And men, that's why our integrity gonna be tested, because the Lord is gonna bring fear, things that can pull our integrity out of us, and we gonna have to keep it, man. But he gonna give us what we need in our spirits to keep it. You just gotta be faithful unto debt or unto it, man. And the Lord will keep you, man. Go ahead, Doc.
You got it, Brian.
Khan, this is backing up what Kaya just said and a statement you said earlier, Gashab. It says Isaiah 26:3, thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on
time. That's on time.
Khan. Again, this is Isaiah 26:3. It says, thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee. Trust ye in the Lord Yahweh forever, for the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength.
Yeah. And perfect peace. Why? Because you trusting on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. At the end of the day, you know, it says, because what it say, whose mind is stayed on thee, you know, because through all of these, the persecution, the tribulations, the things that we got to go through, all right, in the midst of those things, we're gonna be saying Barakatah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You know, giving the Lord praises, man. You know, because we're gonna be solely focused on this mission that we gotta keep enduring on, man. All right, when persecution and these things come up, you know, as the different accounts that we brought out earlier, you know. Brother, got anything else? You got them.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring this up. This is an oldie but goodie, but it's to back up what y'all was saying earlier about, you know, the Most High really giving the world over to this devil to really show how powerful he is. This is Romans 9, and I'm going to start at 21. It says, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor, which goes into Jacob and Esau. And it says, what if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy. So, you know, there's no glory if you, let's say you get kidnapped by Glass Joe and then Mike Tyson come to deliver you. That's not really, there's nothing surprising about that. Like somebody weak being overtaken. Like the Most High had to raise up Esau the same way he raised up Pharaoh and all of these damn devils, like the brother was going into, Antiochus, Nebuchadnezzar, all of these heathen. He gives them power to show how powerful he is in taking them down. This is all about the Most High and his son getting glory. Jake has to remember that when all hell breaks loose and you see all of the left-handed miracles that Esau is coming with, his technology, if you're not rooted in the scriptures, you would think, oh man, how we gonna get out of this? How are we gonna win? But you got to keep in mind, Esau, everything Esau has was given to him by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to show his power in taking him down. This is all an elaborate show for Yahushai to get his glory when he comes back. You got it up.
I got a precept to back up all the points you just made.
You got it right.
This is Psalms 33. I'm gonna start at 16. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Verse 18. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name.
You can speak on it, bro.
Hey, just to back up the points all the brothers have been making, the Most High has set up, you know, everything out here. He set up these different heathen rulers, built them up, you know, luxuriously, and made it seem like they could never go down. But what? Time and chance happened to everybody. Every great kingdom that's existed in the past is where? In a history book, which people barely remember. And it's going to be no different for Esau and his current rulership. Hey, everybody, you've got a TikTok trend right now with everybody looking up the Roman Empire and how it collapsed, because people can feel in their spirit that they're about to go down, which they are about to go down. And hey,
Right.
it's all through the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And hey, we fear and trust in his holy name, whatever comes our way, because we ultimately know that he's the one in control of everything, orchestrating everything. But you got it, Kalai.
Con. Yeah, that's a beautiful point. I gotta let something to back you up. This Second Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 12, and it reads, "Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities." All right, and give a little backstory. It was going into the persecution, all right, of the Israelites in that time of the Maccabees. Okay, and how much more in these times that we in right now, right? Being that we still in the Roman Empire, the revised Roman Empire, all right. Now it reads, "But they that judge those punishments not to be for destruction, all right, but for the chastising of our nation." And it's the point. It says, "For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished." All right, hey, and these devils, they going down extremely quickly, man, right before our eyes. The scriptures tell you that the days are being shortened, all right, for the elect's sake. Okay, hey, so these devils are not even being we not even being suffered to see them. It seems long to us, but really and truly, in the Lord's eyes, it's not that long at all, man. You know.
Yeah, if I
But
can add
yeah,
real fast, it's
you
a
got it.
moment. It ain't been very long, bro. It's just been a short moment, a brief moment, to the Lord. But you got it.
Yeah, I just want to say this because it started out with being not afraid of the calamities to come, which we understand these different calamities consist of plagues, all right, famines, persecutions, ultimately, the destruction, all right, of this place by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. And it's telling you don't be afraid of those things, which who are they talking to? To the elect. All right. Ain't nobody else reading the second book of Maccabees, man, and getting the
Right.
full understanding. This talking about the elect. Okay. Hey, I beseech you, be not afraid of these things, man. Because we understand, like you just read earlier, hey, in Isaiah, Bayan, all right, we're gonna be in perfect peace if we fear the Lord, man. Keep our mind upon the Lord. But y'all brothers got it.
If I could just make one quick point, and look at how much of a humiliating end the Most High has taken Esau out on.
Yeah.
Throughout for the last 500 years, he was the big bad bully on the block with the guns and the cannons, telling everybody what to do. But now look at America's president, Joe Biden, who can't even complete a sentence, let alone walk up a flight of stairs. It's just a complete joke right now. Esau globally, from America to Europe, is just a clown.
All right. Kabal, you had something?
Say, I got one.
You got it.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, the scripture I'm about to bring out is based on the mindset we're supposed to have when we are facing persecution or facing death. You know what I'm saying? There's Timothy's 4 verse start verse 6. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight of faith. It's like I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them that also that love his appearance. That's right. That's
Con.
the mindset we're supposed to have. Focus on the reward we go get if we that pain. instead of fearing the pains and torments that we're gonna face during that time, hey, focus on the reward. If we do get through it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kalai.
Yeah,
I got something for you, bro. If you ain't
yeah. If I could speak on that real fast, it said, "For I am ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand." In which this is a part of counting the cost. Whether we live or whether we die, man. We know this is something that we can possibly go through, and like the brother said, this is the same mindset that we should have. Knowing that, hey, I'm at the end. This is where I'm gonna finish my course at. All right, so be it. Lord willing, I see you brothers on chariots, whatever it be. That's the mindset to have. You got it, Kalaya.
yeah, Khan. It's 2 Ezra 15:3. It reads, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity." Yeah, if you can grab that word for me, I'm a wide incredulity. All right, I read it again. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Hey, and that's simple and plain, man. Okay, as I alluded to earlier, these devils they speak, they gonna speak against us. They're already doing it subliminally, okay, but they're gonna come out and speak against us. All right. They got all sorts of things which the elder love to go into. All right. They got imaginations against us, man. They got different things, thumb screws, guillotines, and the list goes on. Gas chambers, all right, head crushers, all right, different things that they gonna put in place to come against us. But it says, fear not these things, all right. And then the Lord doubled down and said, all the unfaithful in their unfaithfulness shall die. Okay, so that's the reward of the unfaithful. Okay, you gonna die. That's
Yeah,
only the faithful is gonna go on beyond salvation. It's simple. You got it out.
if I could add, which is why it specifies in second Esdras, death by pain, because even members of the elect who had the testimony, all right, who may be beheaded for the testimony of Hawashai, you know, that's a like I was talking to you yesterday, Kaya. That's a merciful debt to be, that's quick and easy, compared to the shit that Esau he got just sitting waiting in the chamber, man. To torment you, all right, all kind of vile acts to do with you, man. All right, been having your head being put in the guillotine and being, have given a quick and easy death. That's mercy of the Lord, man. All right, because these people gonna go out very, very painful deaths. It's not gonna be a regular death, man. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Even look at the C-19. That wasn't a regular way to go out. You down there. You went through the phases of hot and cold. All right. Then you went into a whole. You suffocated, man. All right. You got pneumonia. You got the symptoms of the AIDS virus, because that's all is in that shit. And then you suffered. All right. You suffered. Then on top of that, to put the sprinkles and the cherry on top, no one could be around you. Your folks, your kin people, your loved ones, they couldn't even come and see you, man. So you checked out alone, man. And that's this devil. This devil is a mind freak. So all he do is find new ways to jack you up. And like I say, we know about him. The demonic player, he gonna pull that shit out the damn. He gonna bust it out the rappers too, man. Out of the box. Who knows what this devil got? Like I say, we really are locked and tuned in to see what he gonna do. Hopefully October 4th, October 11th. With some insider saying things are coming down the pipe, but who knows, man? We shall see. Ultimately, like the brother been going into, ultimately trusting in the Lord. We know that if the Lord allows him to do it, well, the Lord sanctioned it, man. All right.
You got it, Kaya.
This the backyard what you were saying about a merciful, a mercy kill, whatever the Lord got in store for us. This Isaiah 57:1. It says, "The righteous perisheth, and no man lay it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come."
Done. You know, and that's that merciful death, man. Taken away from a greater evil, you know, than to be a torment and to go through, you know, to being able to get back to the spirit world and come back, you know, when Yahweh Shai, all right, in the clouds, all right, meeting the Lord in the air, you know. You want to say something?
To die quick is almost like painless, because I had
That's right.
to, you know, certain men go through particular things. I saw my mother like die painfully, like days and years on, brother, like die painfully. So, like to die, you know, right away, we understand that sting of death or that pain, that's by death. A lot of men in the scriptures, you know, kind of the way they died, or accounts of where they died, it almost was like, you know, it was like, you know, without, you know, it was a righteous death, or like a mercy kill, or whatever, whatnot. But it says too, he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. So because of that uprightness, the mercy that the Lord gonna have on them, whether they beheaded or what, you know. Hey, the Maccabees, brother, he died one of them, when they died, the Lord ain't let him feel nothing, brother. All right. It was kind of escaped me. I haven't visited in a minute. But one of the brothers died. He was talking, you know, he was speaking boldly in his strength. And he said when he went to the torment, he ain't feel nothing, man. All right. I forget which one it is. So, you know, if one of y'all brothers know or recollect, you know, y'all could say it. All right. But one of the brothers ain't feel his debt when he went up when it was his turn, man. It's a lot. I don't get it. One of y'all brothers can recall it to mine?
I remember that account. You pretty much said it how it played out. Like it said that he didn't feel anything. So the Most High could bring, you know, all this horrific torture devices before you, and Esau could start getting to work on you. But what? The Most High puts the spirit to where you don't feel a thing.
Yeah. The merciful men are taken away from that, man. If that don't got no sting, then we could do it. Argue. If Yahushua took the sting away, and we believe in Yahushua, he's our succor, he helping us, then he'll take it from us. We got it, like right now. It's just we gotta just, you know, persevere. You know, the perseverance, man. Go ahead, Doc.
I got that for you too. It's a small precept in the Maccabees.
Got it.
Yeah, this this the third brother, but I'll just get the precept. It's Second Maccabees 7:12. I just do 11. It says, "And said courageously, these I have from heaven, and for his laws I despise them. For from him I hope to receive them again, insomuch the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains."
He nothing regarded the pains because of his strength wasn't small when it was time for adversity. He just had faith. Look, I'll be back. And I'm gonna say this: those brothers are back today. You might be one of these men on these videos in one of these different cities or corners. One of you brothers, them brothers are back. It was 7 brothers, which mean what? A complete amount of brothers. You looking at it like, oh, it was just 7 in number. No, 7 is completion. All right, so the righteous men gonna complete that spirit of those men in what? In these times, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, Ak, and lest we forget. Oh,
no, you got it.
I'm just gonna say, lest we forget Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were thrown into a furnace, and they kindled that fire so hot that it killed the men outside the furnace, kindling the fire. But when they took them out, they didn't even have as much as the smell of smoke on them.
Nothing.
Right.
3 men. Yeah. Understand the mercy, man. You know.
Yeah.
Come on. Man.
Come on, bro.
You know, and that's just a few of the things that's written in the scriptures, man, for us to, hold that to and know that, the Lord can do the same thing for us, those same miracles on the right hand side as I was speaking earlier. If a brother had anything else,
The Wisdom of Solomon, the brother just posted.
you read it.
This Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. Plain.
That's Gunsmoke.
And it's,
That's
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Read the next verse too.
Go all the way down to 3.
God. Verse 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Yeah. Hey, everything is possible with the Most High, man. It may look like to somebody else like, oh, he getting put to a gruesome death, but the Lord done took all pain away from that man. He could have been took the spirit from that man and been deceiving the people, man. But at the end of the day, those men, all right, those souls gonna be in peace, man. But brother ain't have anything else. You can go ahead and end it out on that one. Yeah, man. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was, confident, edifying. All right. At the end of the day, this is the rewards of putting your trust in the Most High. All right, rather than putting your trust in men. So with that, we're gonna give our praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.